Do you know where to look when you're on camera? Hey guys, my name is Harrison, I'm an actor, and today I'm going to tell you all about eyeline in acting. So eyeline will change depending on the medium of acting you're doing, whether that be you're on screen in front of a camera, you're on a stage doing theatre work, or even you're doing a self-tape in front of a camera. It's all going to be a bit different. If you're doing on-screen work in front of a camera, then there are a few places you might look. The most predominant place you will look is at your scene partner, and usually the cameraman will work around you so that you can still look at the scene partner whilst they get the angles they need. Sometimes the cameraman will ask you to cheat for the camera a little bit, which is where you move your eyeline a bit more towards the camera, away from your original viewpoint, so that it opens up your eyes more for the camera and for the audience. But more often than not, you'll just look naturally at where you would look as a person, as the character, and the cameraman will move into a position where they can capture that. You usually won't look down the barrel of the lens unless you're doing something like a commercial where you're the main person speaking directly towards the camera at the audience, or unless it's a specific reason being used in a fictional show to break the fourth wall. If you're shooting a self-tape, you'll usually tend to look either side of the camera, as these are the best viewpoints to open up your face and your eyes to the audience. If you're doing theatre work, there are two main areas which you'll predominantly look at. One, your scene partner, and two, the back of the audience. You're probably aware of why you'd be looking at your scene partner when you're on stage. I mean, you're acting, you're doing a scene, you're going to tend to look at your scene partner. But you may not be aware of why you look towards the back of the room. This is to open up your body and your face and your eyes to the whole audience, so that everyone from the front row to the last row can see you clearly. If you don't have a specific point on the set, or like a prop or another character that you're speaking to, this is usually a good area to look, towards the back of the audience. It's also good for doing a monologue if you don't have something else to look at, because essentially you're just opening yourself up and performing for the audience. These are the different viewpoints in acting and where you should be looking depending on what sort of medium you're acting in. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing and have a good one.